3, 2, 1. Really? He's down.
Gerard and I do a countdown with the aim of getting 2 birds down at the same time, but end up shooting the same bird. Gerard's slug gets blown a bit by the wind, but mine connects and does the job. Here is the same sequence from Gerard's perspective. This clip is a great comparison between the optical quality of the Element Nexus on Gerard's rifle and the Element Helix on my rifle. It's pretty comical having to tether a tank while hunting, but I guess that's just the unregulated life. I've chosen to rather shoot untethered so I can move around. There's so many ants here that I'm literally sitting in the one spot where there's no ants, which is in the middle of these thorny bushes, but if it helps me to keep still, then I'll take it. I get the range a bit wrong here, and this shot drops a little bit low. Yeah, no, never ceases to amaze me. It's really hard. Now I was a bit worried about these slugs because they are rounded. You know, the slugs we shoot out the impact and the javelin slugs, firstly the lead is a bit softer, secondly they've got a nice big hollow point, so even at like 20 foot-pounds less they tend to hit a bit harder. I was worried these would pencil through, but I think because of the round nose on these slugs, they're still imparting quite a bit of energy, as opposed to sharp-nosed, like spitzer-shaped hollow point slug that doesn't expand, like the very early Nielsen's that had very small hollow points. Some of them didn't expand, they just penciled straight through. This is not like that. These are still hitting with some authority, which is good. It means they can do a wide range of work. I think we're going to see some holes in the one side of the goose and out the other side. It might even expand a bit, you know, if this lead is soft enough and it's hitting bits of bone and stuff, it might actually start to mushroom out. But I guess we'll have to hopefully capture one in a goose and see.
Oh, straight through as well.
Gerard definitely gets the award for the best shots of the day. He took 2 fantastic headshots on the geese, and here is one of them.
$100. Do you want to go for the one that's in the water? Do a countdown. Do you want to count down? 3, 2, 1.
This time it's me who misses and Gerard who connects. It sucks to make an error, but it's nice to know that we are working in a team and getting the job done one way or another.
A lot of air.
A lot of air. You feel out of breath. I've got a lot of air in my hand, but I'm still out of breath.
There's another 2 in the back there, in case you didn't see. There's another 6 litre and a 6.8 litre. What is that, a 18 litre?
18 litre.
And what are these other ones?
So we've got an 18 litre, we've got a 10 litre, 12 litre, we've got a 6 litre, we've got another 10 litre. And you have?
That's a 6.
A 6, and then
Other one's a 6.8.
A 6.8. You,
it's a lot.
You take that together, it's a lot. A lot of air.
They like it around the back there by those reeds. Swimming around there, but they're moving a lot, and it's a proper crosswind from the side, so it's not going to be easy. But let's see what we can do. I don't enjoy single loading, I can tell you that. I really don't. But hey, maybe these will come out with a magazine in the future.
115. That's crazy. It's difficult to spot where the slug entered on this one, but judging by the splash behind the goose, it seemed pretty far back. Nonetheless, it's a lot of energy transferred, and after a couple flaps, he's finished. Well, he or she. Females and males look the same with these geese, so it's very difficult to tell. I again misjudge the distance here, and the slug passes low. Gerard spots a few wanderers on the opposite bank waddling around and sets up for a shot. It's a bit easier shooting a bird on the bank as opposed to moving about in the water, but this one's still pretty far, so by no means an easy shot.
Nailed him. Literally just opened up his wings. Straight down.
And here's that other brilliant headshot I was talking about on a moving goose from over 100 meters. Pretty insane.
Great headshot.
I think Gerard just nailed that one in the top of the head. We just saw it like its head get knocked back and it doing some kicks in the air like a, what do they call it, a synchronized swimmer. Very funny to see, but still got some work to do, so just a few more to get down. They've been really relaxed actually. I don't think they get shot at here often, so I think it's our time to finish them off. With no more geese coming into land, we feel that it's pretty much job done. The farmer is very happy, and all that's left to do is to retrieve the birds. Show me the damage, Gerard.
So this is what the PTE does. Perfect headshot. Right on the head. Nice little hollow cavity in here. No, you can't have this one. Fine. So you can't get a better shot than that. That looks like 110, something like that. Another one now. Look at this. PTE punched right through the wing. Right through the main bone, look at that.
Yeah.
That slug just smashed right into the body. And this one I think could be intact, right? Inside. Might have to dig it out.
Well, you may see in the background there, those are the farm workers coming to fetch the geese we just shot. They will appreciate the meat. But awesome little session here. It was quite spontaneous. We were like out on a different farm, and we got spontaneously invited to come out here. Yeah, saw a bunch of geese on the dam, and got the opportunity. Gerard with his PTE, myself with my PTE, and my impact as well. PTE is a bit challenging because if you need a follow-up shot, you have to single load and you got to fill up the air and all of that. So when I got the impact out, Gerard told me I'm cheating. But yeah, that was good fun. It was an awesome time, a lot of fun, and yeah, it's been a while since we got a decent bag like this.
Yeah, that was a really awesome one. Nice big one.
Awesome. Cool. It was really cool to have all the farm workers pull in and see the smiles on all their faces as we handed them their dinner. One of the highlights of my day for sure. And the best part is that it was all for free. So it's 4 p.m. After a really awesome day, early morning, long day. We're back at the camp. I am so badly burnt. Let me show you my arm here. I look like half tomato, half cauliflower. Really badly burnt. So I think we're probably going to call it a day for now. We are doing some gun maintenance. Got a lot of dust in our triggers and in everything. So we're just cleaning everything out. Dust in trigger mechanisms, O-rings, cocking levers, all of that can cause some problems. So we're doing some routine maintenance and also doing some scope cam setups. I'm hoping that tomorrow can use the good old Oryx 100 and film at 1000 frames a second with both the PTE with the helix and impact with the Nexus. The Nexus optically is better, but I must say the helix first focal plane is really keeping up quite well. I think Gerard will agree. I can't say I'm surprised because I obviously know the scope very well already, having worked on it extensively and having designed the reticle, so I know how it looks. But I must say, just looking through it, comparing it to the Nexus, I'm very, very happy with how it's holding up in a real life hunt. Very, very happy. With the fire burning away nicely, we have two things on our minds. Number one, getting guns set up for a little shooting session later, and of course, food. Nothing like the smell of a steak after a long day of hunting. What's going on here?
So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to do a slight adjustment to my trigger here, and I want to see if I can do a little bit of a power adjustment to this gun. And by doing that, I'm loosening the hammer and I'm actually adjusting the stroke and making it hit harder. So if you hit harder, it's like a normal gun, the more air flows through, faster velocity. And while I'm doing that, I have to take off the Bixen anti-trigger system, and then I'm somewhere nicely going to blow out the trigger system, clean it out nicely while I'm busy, and reassemble, and good to go again. So I've got a spinner here with me quickly. It's like pitch black at the moment, and I'm going to put it down at 50 yards and then maybe at 100 and take a couple of shots right in the dark. I've got my O-light mounted on my impact. We're going to take a couple of shots down there and see how these lights performing. The light that you are seeing shining right on me now is the Warrior X Turbo that Matt's got next to the camera at the moment. And we've got no filming lights on tonight. We're only going to use the O-lights, so everything you see is filmed with O-lights. So let me take a walk down there quickly.
Yeah, I'm going to stay here and just shine on you.
Yeah.
You can walk.
You take a shine with that light and I'll take a walk.
Cool.
Right, so there's the lights. Let's take the first shot. Perfect. Hit. Without any problems. Like you guys can see, that's out at 100, and this is like pitch black at the moment, and I'm taking shots there. And I mean, if there was any kind of target down there or anything you want to hunt, that animal would have been dead on the spot. So really efficient lights.
Right, so my turn. I've got my impact dialed to 100 yards, and I've got the O-light M2R on the side. Unfortunately, I really wanted to use mine because my Warrior X Turbo is like extremely good for long range shooting, very bright. But unfortunately, I tried to fit it to the pick rail with a pick rail adapter, and my bottle and my scope got in the way. So I'm using Gerard setup, but we are going to turn it on here. We're going to give it a few shots. Hit record. And I should all be dialed up. Let's see what we can do. It's so cool seeing that slug pull in from that far away. A bit shaky, I'm shooting off a bag, but oh, that's so cool. Should I go for the top?
Try, go for it.
Ooh, just passed. One more time.
There we go.
Oh, I just nicked it. Yeah, that's amazing. 1 inch spinner at 100, sitting on my knees, shooting off a bag through a scope cam with a 40 grain slug at 80 foot-pounds. I know you'd never believe me if I said this is a 40 grain slug at 80 foot-pounds. That's 950 feet per second out of an impact. At that sound level, it's actually really amazing. It doesn't kick at all. It's a reminder of how amazing this gun is actually. But yeah, it absolutely drills them. It loves the 40 grain slugs. So hopefully we can get some dassies tomorrow, but see what happens. We played with our toys like little kids at Christmas, longing to the night, and that's how we are going to end this episode. We have plenty more coming over the next few weeks, so make sure to subscribe to stay notified, and I'll see you then. As always, thanks for watching.